So it's about 2:38. I am 7 minutes before time, before my own set time limit that I'll start by 2:45. So final check, gear check. Tada! Alright, so the riding back to the work begins. This is one of the most visited spots of Hyderabad. It's called Himayat Sagar, and I love this section of this Himayat Sagar road when you ride along the lake shore. And this road is a brilliant piece of road. It's a small road, about I think 5 or 6 turns. This is where we used to go and do trail riding when there was nothing set up, but now I think they have done something there. Squids. A beautiful road, very challenging, and can actually kill you, and that's the exact reason why I love this piece of road. Another bunch of squids. अरे अपने नहीं तो अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड के लाइफ का ख्याल करो, उसको एक हेलमेट पहना दो. And it's over. Alright, so about another 10 kilometers away from the highway. This is a back road that connects me directly at Shamshabad. Visiting Hyderabad now. Three up on an Activa. It's about 4:10 in the afternoon. Weather is hot, but no direct sun. That's a breather. I am running low on fuel. I need to stop. So I thought, this is a nice backdrop. Let's take a quickie, not that type of quickie, the quick video. Alright, so I wanted to talk about why I bought the Dominar. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking, Adi, what the hell is wrong with you? From a Royal Enfield you went to Dominar. I mean, from Royal Enfield you went to Bajaj. See, I am a RE fanboy. Whatever you say, I love my RE. But at the same time, I'm not like bullet is bullet, plastic, all that shit. For me, anything on two wheels is a thing of art. It gives us joy. So, well, I hope what I discussed right now will help you if you are planning to decide which bike you want to pick up. So I wanted a motorcycle that helps me tour long distances, like 700 kilometers, 1000 kilometers a day types. Can my Royal Enfield do that? Oh hell yes, it can. I used to do like Hyderabad, Bhubaneswar all the time on my Royal Enfield. I've done about 7-8 times. I've did that on my Royal Enfield, ranging anywhere between 17 to 24 hours. Now, if that is the case, then why do I have to spend another 2 lakh or 1.8 lakh, whatever, to buy a new bike? So the point was, the Royal Enfield is good, no doubt about it. It meets my needs, gives me whatever I ask it to. But on this kind of long highway stretches down south, it feels so out of the place. I mean, yes, it will do about 128 on the GPS, but this is kind of taking it by the scruff of its neck and spanking its ass. And at this is a highway speed that I love to do. Anywhere between 115 to 125, and keep about 30-40 kph in the reserve for quick overtakes and all. This said, there are a lot of bikes that can do. Benares, out of question. So I had narrowed it down to 5 bikes. Number 1, Ninja 650. Number 2, Versys. Number 3, Mojo. Number 4, Royal Enfield Himalayan. Dominar was my last choice. Now, out of these bikes that I shortlisted, so let's start with one. Ninja 650, fantastic bike to tour on. Fantastic bike. I mean, no other bike in India probably can hold a candle to Ninja 650. Not even Versys. Reason being, I am slightly vertically challenged. So Ninja 650 made much better sense to me than the Versys. I was almost about to buy the bike. Then the thread that came up on Team BHP, which I had completely forgotten about, is Kawasaki does not have the backup of Bajaj, and I'm talking about January, February, not now. Now that they have officially already split, even at that point in time, Kawasaki never had the backup of Bajaj in terms of spare, service, and availability. They just used to share the showroom and the service center, right? So with Ninja, Japanese engineering, all that, both of them are brilliant. My first preference was Ninja 650, second was Versys, primarily because I am slightly vertically challenged. Otherwise, Versys would have been my first choice, then Ninja 650. So what happened? Ninja 650, yeah, great bike. Rave reviews about it. Pretty much the best sports tourer in its price category. Not only in India, even all around. We don't have the Yamaha Tracer in India, so that leaves the Benelli. Oh no! I'll not even go near Benelli. Why? Outside those 30-40 dealership, what happens if I break a lever? What happens if I crack a rim? Will I even get those on time? I think you're getting where I'm slowly trying to drive this conversation. So that took off both the Ninjas out. Third choice, Mahindra Mojo. Boy, Mahindra, hats off to them. They are like the master class when it comes to product engineering, when it comes to sales, customer service, customer centricity. One has to learn from Mahindra. I just filled up a form on their website because I wanted to test ride the Mojo. Next day, I get a call from the regional manager saying, yeah, sure, when can we meet? I gave a time, he came, gave the Mojo to me, gave the bike keys, okay? Like, yeah, go ahead, it's his own bike, not the test ride bike. Apparently, they don't have a test ride bike. So the service manager or the regional manager, Mr. Javed, hats off to him. And boy, that bike flies. Very comfortable, slightly awkward stance, and iffy brakes. Really iffy brakes. You just have to grab a handful on the front and the rear locks up. Probably they wanted to make that off-road machine, which would have been fantastic if it would have been in off-road. But the Rosso tires, they're joke off-road. Plus, there is lack of ABS. These things apart, my other concern was this year I plan to do some shitty rides to random remote places where I'm pretty sure the bike will fall and levers will be bent, the rim may crack, shit like that. Mahindra, I doubt I will have. Mahindra will fly me the spare, no doubt about it. And I can vouch for them. Let's say I was stuck in Leh, Ladakh, wherever. I mean, in the remotest place of Leh and Ladakh, Mahindra would still go ahead and fly me a spare if need be. But that still doesn't give me the peace of the mind, Next comes the Himalayan. So Himalayan, if you would have seen my yesterday's video when I was riding Puthubai's Himalayan, I had a short test ride of the Himalayan. So the Himalayan is about 20% more than my Thunderbird in every aspect. Off-roadability, on-roadability, highway speed, highway cruising speed, handling, etc., etc. It's about 20% more than my Thunderbird in every possible way. Right? Then why not? So then the question came do I spend another 2 lakh, close to 2 lakh and just get 20% up in performance. That was one of the reasons why I'm like, no, I don't probably want to go for Himalayan. I actually booked the Himalayan and test rode one very briefly till yesterday, and that's what I realized that if I would have been doing lot of off-roading where my Thunderbird won't go, then probably Himalayan would have made sense. But my Thunderbird will probably go and come out of Rajamachi in one piece. So that take the Thunderbird out. Now why Bajaj? I'll come to the price the last. First thing, because it's a Bajaj. No other manufacturer apart from Hero has the kind of reach that Bajaj has. Now, worst case scenario, I drop my bike, break a wheel, some shit happened, right? I may not get the spare part in one town, but 10 or 15 kilometers down the line, there will be another town, another Bajaj service center where I can get the spare parts. That was the understanding that I had when I before I even bought the bike, started to get in touch with the Bajaj guys, with the Bajaj engineers, showroom folks. That was the understanding that I had. Like, Bajaj may not be customer centric at all. Somehow, I then decided that so be it. I didn't want the manic acceleration of the Duke. I wanted something, it's right now, if you can see, hardly any vibrations. So you can't tell about the vibrations, especially on a bike, on a media test ride when the engine is brand new. I know how my bike has smoothened out over the course of last 1500 odd kilometers, out of which about 1300, so far about 1300, about 1000 were done in this ride so far. Now 444 फिर से. So again, equipment levels, probably Himalayan has more in terms of the gauges, a temperature gauge and a compass. I would love that. Bajaj, please do a software update and give those to me. Alright, as you can see, the Jag is stuck in the classic Indian highways epic battle. Right, so coming back, in this price, ABS, a slipper clutch, and this bloody engine is fucking amazing. Duke may have the outright grunt, but the beauty of this engine is the roll-on torque, the roll-on timing. On highway, you will never do a 0 to 100, 0 to 120, 0 to 160. You will be rolling on at a 60 or 70. Like for an example, let's say this time, right? I will slow down. Why did I slow down? I see one squid coming and I see two aunties contemplating to cross the road. That's why. So I'm at 80, right? All I do, right now I'm not even gunning it. I'm in 6th gear. This is the beauty of this particular engine. Bajaj, hats off to you. The way you have configured the torque curve on this. Anytime above 3000 RPM, any gear, twist the throttle and you have go. That's as simple as it is. Do I want to overtake that Indigo? No, not really. So that's why I bought the Dominar. Does the bike have issues? Yes, it has issues. Vibrations, initially they were a lot, now they have reduced slowly, and I'm sure with few more kilometers, few more 1000 kilometers, they will reduce down. Apart from that, other issues, mirrors. I had to swap them with the Thunderbird mirrors because the stock mirrors are absolutely horrendous when it comes to highway visibility. Other than that, seat a little bit hard, but it's actually good for touring. And one thing that probably, or two other things is, I am not comfortable with I was not It was not confidence inspiring. The headlights high beams reach in the night on highway speeds. It's not confidence inspiring at highway speeds that I do. Like at 120 I have about 50 meters ahead of vision of 50 meters. I believe Bajaj probably did that deliberately. I may go ahead and put on two aux, two LED, yellow LED aux lamps just in case. Horn is a weak horn, and the last big complaint I have is Bajaj, why on earth don't you let us use Mojo? Why are you peddling your own shit? Why don't you let us use Mojo 300V? You let the KTM guys use that on the Duke, but you don't let us use it on the Dominar 400. That's not fair at all. Top speed I have done is what I'm doing right now. And mind you, I'm not even crouching right now. Air brake. Alright, we have done about 291 kilometers. Okay, so the other issue which apparently cannot be resolved is the fuel tank. 13 liters, come on. And that's pretty much about it. And other things, please understand, vehicles, okay, like Henry Ford had said, Mustang is not a product, it's a platform. Vehicles are not products, they are platforms. You don't like certain things or you want certain thing to be done in a better way, go ahead, make that customization. I had an issue with that small windscreen, so I picked up one. Handguards, I wanted them to protect the knuckles and protect my fingers just in case of fall. I got them. So those things, don't consider them as issues. Yeah, you have to spend a little bit more, but those things can be done. Anything else that I'll do with any other customization that I'll do on my bike, I'm looking at tires. Not for now. I'm like when I actually go for a Himalayan ride on this, probably I'll go with that Ciroc and Meteor combination. Meteor at front and Ciroc at back. We'll see to that. And any other things? Aux lights, as I told you, I won't change the horn. And probably I'll go ahead and get the adjustable levers from the YouTube. That's pretty much about it. And boy, this okay. Now I really need to fuel up. Now it's blinking. So you can go. The reason I did not fuel up is I wanted to show you when it blinks. So yesterday, while going to Hyderabad, I had fueled up. So you can see, comfortably 300 kilometers. So you start hunting for a fuel pump at 280. I will go another 30-40 before it absolutely runs dry, but now I need to go ahead and hunt for a fuel pump. Hopefully I'll get one soon. Alright, so we catch the action back at about 5:40 PM. Hopefully one of these two will become a rider one day. Beautiful. We have crossed over to Andhra Pradesh. We're done with Telangana and we are in Andhra Pradesh now. Big line of trucks. need to overtake this one. And that one as well. What the fuck you're doing, dude? Okay, there goes Kurnool on the left hand side. Okay, so it's about 7:30. I took a nice 30-minute, not 25-minute break. Cleaned up the helmet, waited for the darkness, and here we go. This makes a world of difference. Probably the most important thing when you're riding at night is clean visors and clean mirrors. It's Anantapur now. It's about 8:18 and I need to stop for fuel again. It's about 10:45 in the night and I'm just entering Bangalore city now. There is this toll plaza, after which I will take another small break and feed in my house location in the map. Yeah, don't laugh, okay? I'm a new import to Bangalore and I have no idea about the roads. यस सर क्या क्या सब है आरसी नहीं है आरसी नहीं आया इट्स March 1st आरसी हैज नॉट कम न्यू बाइक K51 they said it will take 60 days sir March 1st I registered thank you sir. So we have entered inside Bangalore. Can you imagine this is the traffic on a Sunday night at 11 o'clock? Like fuck man. Thank God I stay close to my office. I don't have to deal with this shit day in and day out. Like people who stay in places here and they come to Sarjapur, Bellandur side, they'll be fucked. They'll be white fucked. I'm yawning. Alright, so it's time we get off the outer ring road. You know why I keep on telling that if you live in Bangalore, you can easily go to Leh Ladakh and come back. Because this is the type of roads you have in Bangalore. No illumination whatsoever, plus this kind of shit. It's with this, back to the grind.